Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Morino Ravenberg here. This is a neutral video in the sense that it's not an occult-based one. Long story short, there are unfortunate delays or singular. There is one gigantic unfortunate delay or significant unfortunate delay in terms of me moving. Okay. In one of my previous video, I mentioned that I'm in my hotel room right now because I'm getting ready to leave work less than nothing Suriname. Well, guess what? Okay, it's not that easy, even for someone like me. So, if someone like me states that, then you can imagine that it's literally the equivalent of climbing Mount Everest. Okay, in total, I have tried to book a flight 3 times, and every single time I just got back from into my, I just unpacked, I just came back to the hotel that I had signed out of to sign back in after another disappointing attempt at the local international airport. Like I said, I tried 3 times, and every last time, each and every one of these times, I got rejected for no good reason. Of course, I'm going to figure everything out and I'm going to go over the paperwork. But this is the gist of it, okay? For customers of mine that don't believe me, right, when I say that the country that God put me in is worth less than nothing, now you can see for yourself, okay? Suriname is not worthless. Calling Suriname worthless is an insult to the very phrase worthless. Suriname is below zero in value. Even African countries, some African countries, are worth more than Suriname on paper. I mean, we're talking about acknowledged and everything, okay? To just give you a general idea, there are 200 recorded countries in the world, or registered countries, according to big international organizations like the United Nations, the International Monetary Fund, and so on. And the worthless hole that I live in, that I was unfortunately born in, out of the 200 countries in the world, in terms of overall value, where does it rank on paper? 160th. Now you know how worthless it is. For those of you that don't believe me, okay, all of my documents are in order. Passport, travel insurance, all of that is in order. Okay, and what is the answer that I'm getting eventually? I'm sorry, you're not allowed to board this flight. No reason. You're just not allowed to. And I'm not getting any documentation, in the sense of, dear Mr. Ravenberg, you're not allowed to board this flight due to these reasons. And based on that, we have blacklisted you. But no, I went the first time. There were issues with my papers. I admit that. Okay, it was a complicated issue, and it took them an hour to sort it out. But I agree with them. I was like, okay, no, I'm not kidding. I overlooked that, and now you can see why. Okay, this was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. This was a week ago, mid-November. After that, I went again. Okay, after 2 days, and then they asked me a bunch of stupid, nosy questions. What are you going to do there? You're going to go there as a tourist for sightseeing. What exactly are you going to do there? Are you going to claim asylum? Which places do you want to see there? Things that are, I mean, the phrases, okay, none of your fucking business, were literally hanging on my tongue. I'm talking about a lisp. But yeah, again, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Your case is too complicated, and we're going to blacklist you. So you're unfortunately not allowed to do business with Suriname Airways anymore. I was like, oh, so not only that, I'm blacklisted for no good reason, like I'm a terrorist or something. Okay. Today, I'm sorry, I have a slight case of the flu. Okay, I have a slight flu or a slight cold, so hence me sniffing and all of that. Okay, now I today I went again after going to a travel company a few days back, and I booked a flight via them, and they told us, okay, you don't have to worry. We're going to book a flight for you via the Royal Dutch Airline Company. Okay, it's a Dutch airline company, and they have an office here, and you won't be doing business with Suriname Airways. Okay, fair enough. But I was already setting myself up for that because that's the way I am, okay? I always plan for the worst case scenario. And they told us they've got the situation covered. Well, guess what? I go over there, I head over there. They ask a Dutch pilot that's going to pilot the plane that will be leaving, that same Dutch plane. He comes up to me. Hello, Mr. Ravenberg. I see that you have a trip from here to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to your destination. I'm not saying yet which destination. And I've heard also that you've been blacklisted by the Suriname Airways. What's that about? Okay, me explaining everything in brief, shortly summarized, or giving him a short summation. Okay, but unfortunately, I have instructions that I can't take you with me. So that's it. I was like, okay, so that's it. So no written proof of anything, no. No exact reason, no. I can't give you any of that, Mr. Ravenberg. I'm just not allowed to come with me. You're not coming with me. Okay. I know Suriname long enough, and so I'm aware of its worthlessness. And I was like, okay, attempt number 3 failed. So again, when I tell you how worth less than nothing this piece of crap, this Dutch piece of horse shit that's supposed to pass for a country is, because that's what Suriname is. Suriname is literally a Dutch horse stool sample, okay? So a whore that had diarrhea crapped out Suriname. A Dutch whore that had diarrhea crapped out Suriname. That's how worthless Suriname is. I hate it so immensely much that if I were president, that I would raise Suriname to the ground. I would literally, God, I'd destroy the country from the inside out. In any case, okay, ironic, okay, it seems almost, someone made the comment that it's almost like someone local, okay, it's almost like the country doesn't want to let you go despite the fact that you hate it so much. So that's pure irony for you, sheer occult irony. But in any case, of course, this doesn't deter me, okay? I am not someone that stops. Most of you know that. So everything just continues as planned. I just wanted to make this video to let all of you know that unfortunately when it comes to me leaving, okay, this quote unquote country, because it's not a country, but the country, it's going to take a little longer, unfortunately. And you can stay tuned. I'm going to announce it on my Facebook channel once I'm settled in my country of destination, the country I have my sights set on. In any case, when I'm not here anymore and I'm settled in, and I said to myself, okay, this is where I'm going to stay, at least for the time being. So I'll keep, dear viewers, I'll keep you updated on that. And last but not least, I also wanted to mention, for the people that want to make some comment relating to the fact that I'm a magician and why don't I just, metaphorically speaking, wave my magic wand and force the airline company to adhere to my wishes. For all of you, those out there that are actually serious and that know how the occult and how magic works, all of you know that that's not the way it works. That's not the way the occult works, okay? Just because I'm an occultist doesn't mean that I can literally have the world submit to me. It does not work like that, okay? I am, at the end of the day, still human. I'm not immune. I'm not Superman, okay? I'm not immune to bullets or anything like that. I'm still a human being at the end of the day. Considerably and significantly elevated compared to the average person, like no other, but still a human being at the end of the day. So I'm also subject to this kind of crap, unfortunately, but I have a significant advantage compared to the average person, where the average person would have little to no chance of actually getting this thing done. In any case, thanks for watching. Bye.